Hi guys, today we will be talking about legal terms in English. I know that many of you are curious about many stuff which are happening in the USA, and some people who live here, they even don't know the law quite well. So I'm just gonna give some enlightenment. For those who don't know, I live with the lawyer, criminal lawyer, and he prepared some content for me today. So today we'll get into some terms much deeply and we will discover new stuff in English and Illinois law. If you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please don't forget to press the button subscribe, and if you like this video, don't forget to give me a like. Okay, let's talk about K-9 unit. Who are they? They use service dogs to protect the public. Police officers use their dogs in order to find some explosives or drugs or buried bodies. They also can track or find a kidnapped person. Each K-9 officer has to complete the training, which will help him to use the help of the dog, which was specifically trained for this job. Also, K-9 officers train their dogs and they have to take care of them. They have to feed them. Every K-9 dog has its record, like a person. Those records show how the specific dog works. Attorneys can subpoena those records. We will talk about subpoenas a little bit later in this video. Reckless driving. What is reckless driving? If a person drives in crazy manner on a highway or in the city, it is called reckless driving. For example, if in the city you have to drive 35 miles per hour and somebody drives 60 miles per hour and just overtaking you, so this is called reckless driving. You know, police officer can give you a ticket for such behavior for reckless driving. And moreover, if you lose your case in a court, your lawyer won't be able to do anything. So it will be on your record already. Expungement. It is a process of cleaning criminal record. If police officer arrests you, this thing becomes public. So everybody will know that you're such a bad guy and or girl and you were arrested. Moreover, if a person is convicted, that information is also available to everyone. This is called public record. Illinois law allows to clean or expunge those records, but only for certain crimes. You know, there are some difficult crimes and nobody can expunge anything from there. The process of cleaning criminal record is called expungement. Contingency fee. What is contingency fee? When you sign the contract with the lawyer and he wins money in the court, so he is taking some percentage from that amount of money. You don't pay your lawyer up front, but you sign the contract that he will get money if he wins. Your lawyer will bear all the risks for your case. You know, if the case is quite complicated, so the lawyer will ask you for quite high contingency fee. So you have to be ready for that. That happens mainly in personal injury cases. If you want to go for divorce or you want to get married with somebody, there is no contingency fee. So basically you will pay hourly to your lawyer, but not percentage from the one case. This is a perfect situation if you don't have enough money or you don't have money at all. But you know, if you want to go for divorce, my advice, don't call a lawyer and don't ask him for a contingency fee. But if you want to go for divorce, then you would have to pay your lawyer hourly rate. $150, $250, $400 per hour. But you have to be ready that not all lawyers will be willing to work with you on contingency fees. But you know, I understand them because law schools are quite expensive, and that's why if you need a lawyer, get ready that you would spend 5,000–10,000 minimum. Subpoena, my favorite word. What is subpoena? Subpoena, it is a request for documents. So basically, you go for divorce and you want to know how much money your husband or your wife has in the bank. So you can ask a lawyer to send a subpoena to the bank, and bank has to provide this information. In civil cases, a lawyer can send a subpoena to anybody. In criminal cases, the situation is a little bit different. So the lawyer will issue the subpoena. He will bring it to a clerk. He will sign it, and then he will return it to the lawyer. Lawyer will send it to organization to who this subpoena is supposed to travel. And then when they reply to this subpoena, the lawyer will take it back to the judge. The judge will examine these documents and he will send them back to the lawyer. This is happening everything before the court trial. It is good that I have criminal lawyer in my house. So I was like, knocked the door and I was like, okay, dude, let's clarify everything. So how everything works. Indecent exposure. This is my favorite. You know, when I was in the supermarket, I almost did indecent exposure. Okay, what is indecent exposure? Basically, you cannot show your intimate parts to anybody except your husband or spouse, or your girlfriend or your boyfriend, but you cannot show it to everybody. Also, if you didn't know, you cannot walk in the house naked. I'm pretty serious about that. Before I started living with my boyfriend, I had no clue about this law, but my boyfriend explained to me. I didn't walk naked. You know, even if you walk naked in your house and you don't have the curtains and your neighbors can see you naked, so you can get a fine. You know, one of our friends got fined because she was walking naked and her neighbors located approximately 1 kilometer away from her, and she was really surprised. But you know, like when I talked with her and I explained to her, and I was like, yeah, because maybe they were walking next to your house, maybe like 10 meters away, but they saw you naked. Here it comes the problem. So that's why they send her warning that you're gonna get $500 fine if you keep walking naked, or at least close the curtains. Sometimes we see naked people on TV and they show like, oh, these naked people went outside and they were protesting, but that you would understand those people can be arrested. So don't think that, oh, America is free country. No, there are still laws here, and those laws are still active.